Italy. One of the most beautiful countries. It has more UNESCO heritage objects than any other country in the world. It's a famous tourist destination, but in this video we'll show even much more. It will be all of its major places of interest, the utmost compilation of truly breathtaking and inspirational locations. Milan. Milan is second most populous city in Italy. It's one of the world's fashion capitals. Milan is best known for two things: the beautiful Gothic cathedral, the Duomo, and shopping. It has the world's oldest active shopping mall called Galleria Vittorio Emanuele II. Milan is home to several luxury fashion brands and two successful football teams. Also, visitors are attracted by its opera house La Scala, art galleries that include major works of Leonardo da Vinci, and plenty of cultural events. Just 84 kilometers north of Milan is located incredible Lake of Como. It's known for its dramatic scenery, islands, and Renaissance architecture. It's a popular place for setting movies and music videos as well. It has a unique climate. You can find palms there just among the Alps, though it's not the only such lake in Italy. Others we'll visit in our second part of our Italian journey. We are moving westwards to Verona. The city is famous for its huge and ancient 2000 years old Roman amphitheater, which currently hosts concerts and large-scale opera performances. Verona is one of the most romantic cities in Italy, and all because of William Shakespeare. A 14th century residence is a setting for Romeo and Juliet. A tiny balcony overlooking a courtyard is said to be Juliet's home. Venice. Venice is one of the most famous and most beautiful Italian cities, and the most expensive one. It's located on 118 small islands which are separated by canals and linked by more than 400 bridges. Sometimes streets are that small that it reminds a maze in which it's very easy to get lost. The biggest canal is called Grand Canal, and the biggest bridge is called Ponte di Rialto. The heart of Venice is Piazza di San Marco, where is located a beautiful Duomo with a line of San Marco, patron saint of the city. During rains, the square is often completely covered with water. After staying for a while in Venice, the rhythm of life changes, becoming slower and completely forgetting about cars and buses, even bikes. The most common transport is gondolas, which are some kind of water taxi, and vaporetto, which are somehow water buses. Even from the airport you can get to the center of Venice by water transport. There is an island in Venice which is one of the most colorful places in the world. It's called Burano Island. The colors of the houses follow a specific system originating from the golden age of its development. If someone wishes to paint their home another color, they must send a request to the authorities, who will respond by making notice of the certain colors permitted for the lot. Another interesting island in Venice has a quite similar name. It's called Murano, and it's famous for a long tradition of glass making. Venetian glass is thought to have been made for over 1,500 years, and production has been concentrated on the Venetian island of Murano since 13th century. Each product made of Murano glass requires special techniques, lots of skills, mastership, and art vision. That's why Murano glass is so valuable. Lake Iseo is another picturesque lake in northern Italy. It retains its natural environment with its lush mountains surrounded by the crystal clear water. Lake Iseo is also famous for a floating pier, an art installation which was open to the public for 16 days in 2016 and attracted more than 1.2 million visitors. The Dolomites is a mountain range located in southern limestone Alps. It has a very unique scenery. The most famous place is called Tre Cime di Lavaredo, Three Peaks of Lavaredo. Since the major part of the Dolomites is located in the area which is called South Tyrol and borders with Austria, people here talk two languages, Italian and German, and all cities and lakes have two names. Also, there is another third official language in South Tyrol, Ladin, not to be confused with Latin, which is spoken by around 4% of population. By the way, South Tyrol is the wealthiest province in Italy and one of the wealthiest in the European Union. The most picturesque lakes in this area include Lago di Carezza, also known as Karersee, Lago di Braies, also known as Pragsarvildsee, and a range of other beautiful lakes. Rome. Rome doesn't need any introduction, it's just incredible. When you explore its streets, it's not only walking in space, but it's also walking in history, from one epoch to another. And better to see it among the last cities of your journey, otherwise after Rome it might be difficult to perceive other places properly. Here, even in 1 week, it's hardly possible to see everything.
Farfalloni amoroso, notte giorno di torno girano, delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto a dolcino d'amor. Delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto a dolcino d'amor. Non più avrai questi bei panacchini, quel cappello leggero galante, quella chioma, quell'aria brillante.
Pisa. City of Pisa is known worldwide for its leaning tower, the bell tower of the city's cathedral. It's nearly 4 degrees lean as a result of unstable foundation. And this peculiarity attracts millions of tourists annually. Parma. It has lots of historical medieval buildings. One of the most famous is Torre Chiara Castle, which was built in 15th century. Parma is known for its developed agriculture and food delicacies. What makes the name of Parma familiar to everyone is famous Parmesan cheese and prosciutto di Parma, which originates from here. Italian's region of Liguria coastline is called Italian Riviera. It has plenty of cozy little towns such as Recco, Camoli, Portofino, etc. Cinque Terre is another point of interest in Liguria. It's 5 picturesque cliffside fishermen villages: Manarola, Rio Maggiore, Corniglia, Vernazza and Monterosso al Mare. Genova is the biggest city of Liguria and its capital. Once one of the most powerful maritime republic, Genoa also is birthplace of Christopher Columbus. By the way, the word gens also derived from the name of the city. Umbria. Umbria has plenty points of interest. One of them is Castelluccio, a little historical hilltop town with incredibly beautiful flower fields in spring. And this grove exactly reminds map of Italy. Other interesting places include Marmore Falls and some medieval towns and villages, like Tavernelle, Gubbio, and Umbria's capital city of Perugia. Assisi, city famous for its saint Francis of Assisi, who is the patron saint of Italy and many cities around the world, including San Francisco. San Gimignano is a hill town encircled by 13th century walls. It is known by medieval skyscrapers, about a dozen tower houses which create a unique skyline.